Alright, I'm gonna bang out this chart review because I'm sweating out a tennis game, Alcaraz versus Sinner. Betting on Fliff with them, and I just like watching Alcaraz play anyways. And it's a pretty good game. He just forced a fifth set, so it's going down to the wire. But yeah, today was a pretty cool day. Just lost a demo trade. I've been demoing since after I took 3 trades on my eval account. And after the 3 trades, I went to eval. I took a short here on demo. We'll go over that real quick. I took a short because we came up. Equilibrium of this big leg down. There's a 5-minute fair value gap here, and we inverse this. So I went short here. Got stopped out. Reasons behind this trade not being that good. We swept out the liquidity here, and we have an SMT there. And we started getting displacement back up. So it didn't need to keep going lower, and I should have waited for price to tell me that we're displacing through the lows and that we're in a real sell model. And we are bullish on the daily anyways. Regardless though, going into the day was a pretty good day for getting XP and learning. We obviously had 8:30 had NFP. Big data wick. This is what you like to see. We sell off. Boom. We come down. This would have been the earliest possible entry. This move up, we tap the fair value gap here. This would have been the bottom tick of the move. It would have been a clean entry. That's not my model. I don't think that's anyone's model. It is what it is. We come up, we inverse this fair value gap here on, I believe, the 2-minute. We do. And this is kind of like the base area that's been holding the rest of the day. I obviously wasn't going to take this trade, especially when we move up higher. But we hold this fair value gap here. In the 2-minute, we come down to equilibrium of the fair value gap. We hold. And my first trade was here. So we take out this high, we sell off, we take out the lows. We don't have an SMT at the lows, and we sell again. I wish we would have taken this low. We would have had an SMT. We come up, we pump, we form a 2-minute bullish fair value gap and a 1-minute. We chop, we put in a high. We don't close this inverse. We come down, tap the 2-minute bullish, which allowed me to put my stop there. When we inversed on this candle, I jump in longs. I went to break even at this high, and I scaled at equilibrium of this fair value gap. Got stopped the rest at break even. I was targeting data highs. Pretty simple, pretty solid trade. The reason why I scale at 50% is because I was targeting 109 points. Cool, we could go straight up, but a lot of times I see us do something like this, where we put in a high, we come down, we manipulate the lows one last time. We manipulate the lows and then get the buy model lower down here. We'd get the inverse, and that's kind of how I normally like to see it. So I was like, okay, cool. When this setup came, I'll take it because it's a good setup, and it could run straight up. But I'm going to scale at the halfway point of this area. Why? Because that's an area I expect to reject. It's better than a 1-to-1. I was risking 18 points. So I was glad to see that play out for me. Scale and break even. So then I took a second trade on the 2-minute. Clean up some of the charts here. This 2-minute fair value gap, when it broke, we had an SMT at the low. Inside the fair value gap, I was still bullish. This one didn't play out. I took it with lower size. We chop around. We reject this 1-minute fair value gap. Watching the tennis game down here. We reject the fair value gap here. We come down. We make a really micro level SMT here. But we were holding this fair value gap decent. We did break below, but we were holding a 5-minute fair value gap. We come up. We inverse on this candle. I jump in longs. I put my stop under this low. I scale most at this high, scale another one here, and then I scale my last one at the top of this open of data wick. Could have held to consequent encouragement of this data wick. As you see, we pretty much get there to the tick, almost, pretty much. We get consequent encouragement with an SMT, and then we sell off aggressively, which makes a lot of sense. And now the rest of the day, since the objective was taken, ES took out the data high, so the model is complete. We don't need to go up there on NQ, and that could be a target for later, but now we get that big sell-off to this low. We have an SMT, and we get bought up again. So we could be making the final push to data highs. But yeah, a good day of learning. We were up 250 on the day. We're up 500 exactly, pretty much, on the week. Let's get this point. Nice. Okay, so we're up 500 on the week. Best week I've had it since I've been back. If you guys don't remember, I moved for a few weeks, started a different job, and then ended up coming back. I'll make a video actually explaining that stuff maybe this weekend, but yeah. So had a 3 week break where I couldn't really trade right, and I think I lost a lot of progress then. But I feel like I'm just now getting back to where I was before and starting to do good. So my account's up to $600. Obviously, you need $3,000 to get to the funded account, and I hope that this is the account that I can push over the line, and hopefully I can just keep trading well, and just not let losses affect me on this account. I hope that if I do take a loss on Monday or the next day, whatever, I hope I can just take it as a loss and just take each trade individually, and just keep getting better. The paper trade. The trade here, again, this one probably failed because we had already swept the liquidity here, so we didn't need to go lower. I needed to see more sign that the draw was lower, because I'm going against the draw in liquidity, right? There's no real strong draw in liquidity lower unless market's just super bearish. So this is a little bit of a bad setup, but it's not the worst. But it is definitely something I don't think I would love to have taken on my main account. Again, also too, with a bullish bias, we haven't displaced through any low, so I cannot really confirm that we're bearish yet. So that's another way to look at it. But yeah, we had a pretty clean day. It's not really the most textbook. This setup wasn't the most textbook. We didn't come down and sweep this low one more time and then push up. But we had I was really hoping we'd come down lower and make a fair value gap down here because we had this low resistance liquidity that we started running. And yeah, so we never end up getting that. But yeah, just overall clean day. The market held this 15-minute pretty good and this inverse from the beginning. And yeah, so it's just another good day, another good week. I want to make a video about executions this weekend, like I've been talking about. But yeah, so it's been a fun day, fun week. Hopefully we can keep building momentum and just. I was up 500 this week, which is cool, but I could lose 200 in my next trade, so I can't get complacent. I can't worry about, let's get this point. Come on now. Ooh. They are battling out. This is a crazy game. Alcaraz and center. Come on. Wow. He missed it, I think. Wow, these guys are crazy. I don't even know how you can be at that level. I'm not really a tennis person, but it's a cool sport to watch sometimes. But yeah, I mean, I gotta just keep moving through the days, keep finding just one step at a time, and we'll achieve all our goals. Can't get caught up in how much I'm making, how much I could make, how much I missed out on, whatever. I gotta take each setup individually, each setup at a time, and just keep pushing forwards and keep getting better, keep learning. Another reason why this trade probably doesn't play out as well is because the objective was taken on ES. The objective of the day is taken. It's on a Friday. We're hitting lunch hour, so it kind of makes sense. The market, again, when the objective's taken, a good rule of thumb is just to step away anyways. So even though NQ didn't take the objective, which means that our draw could still be higher, again shows that this is not a great trade. So there's a lot of learning opportunities from this. That you can't just take it surface level and be like, oh my gosh, I lost, my strategy doesn't work. I got to start trusting my strategy more, trusting the process, and learning every day. Keep trying to get better, keep showing up, and keep improving. Keep my mental sharp, keep my mental ready, and just try and always do better, try and always be better, and be grateful for the opportunity to keep getting better every single day. So I do want to make a video Saturday, Sunday. You guys hopefully will see one come out for me. But yeah, so great week, great way to wrap up the week. Finally a good Friday. I normally have bad Fridays where I just lose and spiral and whatever, so it's good to have a good Friday. Also, yeah, another thing I want to point out is after this loss here, I was up 150 from this trade, and then I lost 60, so I was down to like $90 positive on the day. I saw myself wanting the 4 straights here like a short, and I was like, okay, calm down. You're still up, first of all. Second of all, don't worry about forcing the trade. You're up on the week. You're doing good. It's fine. And I calmed myself down, and I allowed myself to just trade what I saw, to just trade what I see, and just wait for the setup. Don't go against my bias. Don't start flipping biases. Go short, go long, go short, go long, whatever, and blow my account up. I was like, okay, let me calm down. If I see what I want to see, I'll take a trade and I'll execute it as if, and not worry about anything else, past losses, past wins. Don't worry about anything else. Don't trade my P&L. Just trade what I see on the charts. And that helped me out today. So that was a good mental win today too, where I definitely got a lot better mentally. So really, really good day, really good week. I want to watch this game, so I'm kind of speeding through this chart review and just talking ridiculously quick. Come on. Wow, that's crazy. But I'm just talking really quick. I hope it made sense. Demo the rest of the day. I'll probably step away anyways, but demo the rest of the day for 1,000,000%. And yeah, we're at all-time highs. Hopefully next week's going to be interesting. Monday's going to be interesting. We'll see what we do. I'll see you guys next week or this weekend. Peace. Hope you guys had a great day. And get off the charts and do something fun this weekend. It's always good to have a nice balance. So peace out. I'll see you guys next week.